Peter, Program Manager for Alternative and Renewable Fuel and Vehicle Technology for the California Energy Commission, on the state's role influencing public policy and air quality standards and petroleum reduction that goes back to the 1970s Arab oil embargo.
I think California has one of the premier roles and has since the Energy Commission was established in 1975 as a result of the Arab oil embargo. And as we go back to that, we realize now that petroleum reduction is ever important. It was more important now than it was then, but it was very important then. At that time, we were importing about 30% of our petroleum, and we were producing 70% in this country. And now we are importing 65% of our petroleum and only producing 35% here. That is kind of the core and fundamental for the Energy Commission. And as I say, as we go, many of the other states follow because we've been apparently bold enough to take those stances. But it isn't just what the Energy Commission has done, but it's also been the landscape of public policy and regulation for air quality emissions, and now greenhouse gas emissions, and petroleum reduction strategies that we've pursued. There's good and bad to come with that. Everybody wants to be second in some of these things, and we were first in many of them. But I think we've gotten used to the lay of the land here, and I think it's important that California maintain this position, because I think as other states and nations look at California, they see that we will be staying the course. We have a legacy in this regard, and we're ready, willing, and able to do that. And with this new program, the Alternative and Renewable Fuel and Vehicle Technology Program, we can achieve many of those goals with the at long last getting the funding to actually partner with public and private partnerships and businesses and other entities, automakers, fuel providers in the state, to bring about a future that is less petroleum dependent, more competitive in the transportation and fuels market, and we can take our rightful place as an innovator state for vehicle technologies and fuels, as we've long had in aerospace, in aviation before that, and information technology, just to name a few. So this is California's role. This is something that we have become fairly accustomed to, and that's us. But the rest of the country and the rest of the world, I think, looks at California to maintain that type of stewardship and leadership.